How's it going, everybody? Ty Sites Shadow Games Report. Doing part 1 of Call of Duty Black Ops 7 today. Haven't played this game yet, so here we are, finally. I was actually debating if I was going to play something different tonight, but I just want to go ahead and jump into it. I played Call of Duty the past 2 days, I might as well just go ahead and keep on going with it. I've started so many games within like the past like 2 weeks. It's kind of ridiculous. But I'm actually going to be focusing on all the games I got from Game Pass the next few months, just due to the fact, well, I get to play them for free. I mean, subscription came with the computer, so obviously, I get a bunch of free games that way. So I'm just gonna knock them out of the park, get a bunch of games for free, play them for free, and take advantage of Microsoft as much as possible. That's the way to do it in this life. They took advantage of everybody else. Bill Gates, one of the worst humans in the fucking planet, if you ask me. But I feel like there's just our own ways to handle things, and that's how I like to get my way in life. I know it's petty, it's small, but I don't know. You just got to do those small little things that make you happy in life, even though it makes no real difference. But anyways, we are gonna do about 30 minutes to 90 minutes of news tonight. I think it might be shorter tonight. I'm hoping the news will not last until an hour and a half. Hopefully, we can start the game a little bit sooner. I'm going to try to keep news at an hour, so I'm going to shut up and let's jump into the headlines. ADL partners with Hispanic evangelicals on anti-Semitism curriculum. Honestly, I'm tired of hearing about anti-Semitism. I really think that we need to start the anti-Goyist movement or something like that. It's not a word I use often. Actually, it's not even a word that I've really used until like the past few years. There wasn't really much of a use for it until the past couple of years, in my opinion. I mean, I never really interacted with Jews. I'll be honest with you. If I did, I didn't know they were Jewish. But um, yeah, I'm just so ready to move on from this entire issue or anything to do with Jews, really. Like, I miss not talking about them. I miss not talking about their culture or history or learning about it because it seems like everywhere on the internet is just like full of anti-Israel, anti-Jew stuff, and I'm just like, I don't care. Go away. I mean, like, I guess I do care in the sense that they control us and, are literally just, I don't know, imposing all these laws on us now, saying they're not a part of the media and everything else, and it's just like, well, dude, look at Larry Ellison. Look at all the shit he's buying. Like, you can't say that he's not Jewish and not buying up the media. I mean, just him as a small example. It's not just him. But anyways, like I said, I said I wasn't gonna get bogged down. I keep doing it to myself. Trump forms Board of Peace for Gaza post-war governance. Yeah, Trump, it appears he's trying to regain some of his base again. He did not attack Iran last night, and I almost want to say that might be for political reasons. I'm not too sure just yet. Maybe he's said something throughout the day and I dismissed it, but as far as I'm aware, it seems like some people are unhappy about his decision, and, well, a good majority of his base are happy. Not saying we should have to get happy about that, just really, well, I don't know. Anyways, I keep, I need to move on. I keep wanting to talk about everything, but I need to move on. Pardon January 6th host questions manga shift toward Iran. Minneapolis protests escalate after DHS officer shooting and ICE clashes. We'll talk about it. I just, I want to get through this crap. Iran protests escalate as Trump backs demonstrators with sanctions. Machado says she presented Trump with her Nobel Peace Prize medal. U.S. judge to shield scholars who challenge deporting of pro-Palestinian campus activist. Taser affiliates will pay $556 million to settle a lawsuit alleging Medicare fraud. Michigan governor says North America free trade deal critical for U.S. auto production. Women jailed after crashing her vehicle into a South Florida federal courthouse, police say. Mini fridge recall expands to 964,000 Frigidaires after fire reports. Wow. That's a massive recall. Apparently, people's refrigerators are exploding, catching fire. Former Universal Chair David Lind named CEO of Sundance Institute. Who's that? I have no clue. David Lind? Do y'all know him? I don't. Trump threatens to impose Insurrection Act, send troops into Minneapolis. He just needs to do it. He needs to stop flirting with things and just start doing it. Kind of like the whole thing with Pam Bondi. Everybody's just wondering why she's not being fired every other day, that nothing happens. I don't know. There's supposed to be some type of restored justice within the next few days. Stephen Miller talked about it. Other than that, I don't really know what that's about. It kind of alluded towards Obama, but at the same time, I'm just like, okay, is this Pam Bondi's big moment? Is she going to show us that she's capable of more than nothing? But she arrested that journalist pretty quick. I don't know if y'all saw that. Or at least charged her. I don't know if they actually arrested the person. I believe it was a she. Maybe it was a he. But I want to say it was a she. Let's see. 4 astronauts splashed down back on Earth after NASA's, I almost said ASA, after NASA's first ISS medical evacuation. What happened? Were they in the Dragon space capsule or whatever the F? Assume that's what that is. Appeals court reverses decision that freed pro-Palestinian activist Mahmoud Khalil. Mahmoud? I don't know. European nations to send additional troops to Greenland as U.S. annexation threats escalate. From the report I saw, I think they only sent like 1 or 2 troops. I mean, I don't know if that's a joke, but there was a few different posts last night just saying that they only sent like a few soldiers. I was just kind of like, okay, well, if that's not a sign that NATO's over, I don't know what it is. Federal officer shoots person in leg after being attacked during Minneapolis arrest. Officials say. Let's jump into this content. I don't even think I even got much content prepared. We're going to be extra Christian today. How about that, y'all? Forgot where I got this post from. I might even go into the post just to see. Shadow of Ezra. Let's see what he said real quick. I want to give it some context. Ted Cruz says it wasn't Jews who killed Jesus, saying, why didn't I repost this video? Saying the responsibility belongs to all of us. Jews didn't kill Jesus. I did. You did, he says. He says that blaming Jews for Christ's death is anti-Semitic, saying only stupid people still believe that claim. Should we play it?
I started chuckling
Not too stupid.
because the week before Christmas, and Ben will remember this, I sent out a tweet, and I said 2 thoughts to drive the anti-Semites crazy. In this Christmas season, number 1, our Savior Jesus was Jewish, in the line of David. And number 2, Jews didn't kill Jesus. I did. You did. He died for our sins.
Oh, okay, I did, and you did. Not the people from that time period or whatever. I mean, I would blame the Romans before me or you. Like, come on now. But there's a lot more to this. Apparently, it says it several times throughout the Bible. The Jews, who both killed the Lord Jesus and the prophets, and have persecuted us and pleased not God, and are adversaries to all men. Feel free to fact check that in your Bibles real quick. It might say something slightly different, just depending on your version. And here's another meme that talks about, let's see, number of times Bible says the Jews wanted to kill Jesus. So several times in Matthew, a few times in Mark, a few times in Luke, and an insane amount of times in John. So it was a very well repeated verse, apparently. Number of times the Bible says Romans wanted to kill Jesus. Nothing in there. Interesting. Homeland Security says this despicably misleading headline is exactly why. Let's see what headline they're posting to. Breaking: a federal agent shot an immigrant in the leg in Minneapolis. Federal officials say 1 week after an ICE officer killed Renee Good in the city. And Homeland Security jumped on it. This despicably misleading headline is exactly why the American people have completely lost faith in the mainstream media. This journalist knows the facts, was given the truth, and admittedly refuses to report it. Here are the facts. Y'all can read that. I don't feel like reading it. I'm being extra lazy today, y'all. I want to read other stuff that matters to me, because this story's from yesterday. Judges dismisses DOJ voter data lawsuits in Oregon and California. The ruling came this week in U.S. district courts in Oregon and California rejecting lawsuits tied to President Trump's March 2025 executive order aimed at enforcing voter roll accuracy and citizenship checks under laws like the NVRA and HAVA. Judge Mustafa T. Kusabahai in Oregon cited missing basis and purpose under the Civil Rights Act of 1960, while Judge David O. Carter in California deemed the request unprecedented and illegal. Warning of privacy violations without evidence of state wrongdoing, Oregon and California had offered redacted data or inspections instead of officials there celebrated the wins against federal overreach as Trump allies decried bias in ongoing disputes ahead of the 2026 midterms. Oh my God. See why I didn't want to read all that? That was just a small paragraph, and that felt like a book. Stephen Miller says they load illegal voters onto the rolls, harvest their votes, and then they appoint judges who they know will cover up their crimes. Lives at TikTok says Mustafa Kasabahaya, blah, 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 a Biden-appointed judge, has blocked the federal government from accessing Oregon's voter data. Why is that? You acting nervous about something. AG Pam Bondi reveals she fired 6 DOJ prosecutors in Minnesota because they no longer supported ICE and demanded taxpayers pay for a vacation. I fired them all. They're fired from the office. Sorry, I don't know. It was a quote, so.
In Minnesota. What happened in Minnesota? We had 6 prosecutors who suddenly decided they didn't want to support the men and women in ICE. One of them was busy doing a photo shoot with the New York Times while ICE was out there risking their lives. So they came, they said, we want to resign, but we want to use our annual leave up until April, meaning they wanted the taxpayers to pay for them to go on vacation because they decided they didn't want to support law enforcement. So the breaking news tonight, I fired them all. They're fired from the office. And our U.S. attorney there, Rosen, he's great. He was just confirmed 3 months.
Finally
in Minnesota.
got
What happened
somebody
in
fired.
Minnesota? We had 6
No. You're real cute and all. I heard you're close to 60. You don't look it. Like, I don't know. Maybe in another life we could be together. I'm just kidding. Kidding! No, we want you to arrest people, babe. We want you to not fire people. I mean, that just sends them home. That doesn't really do much. No, we want people sitting in a cell somewhere. You know, so they can feel what it feels like to be locked up. I mean, honestly, I kind of think that cops should be put through that just so they know what it's like to be put in jail. I know it's gonna sound awful because, like, I'm really not kind when it comes to this type of stuff. I think cops should go through hell to become a cop. You know, major stress training. I mean, they don't have to go through like the same thing a soldier does. You don't have to like, you know, climb to the mud and all that other crap. But you should be willing to, let's just say, I don't know, sit in jail for like 2 weeks. Like, honestly, I think that would be great even for like the jails. Because then you would have like undercover cops inside the jails, and then like all the inmates can't get away with crap. Because that's a thing. Now, there would obviously be the aspect of cops doing drug deals and stuff like that. That is something that does happen quite a bit. It actually happened in my local town, believe it or not. I remember talking about it. Did I finish that video? Yeah, I did. Let's move on. Tampon is currently attempting to do a live, highly produced statewide address to condemn the enforcement of our immigration laws in Minnesota, but it's not going so well. I don't think I got to this last night.
The federal government is raining down upon our communities.
What's happening in Minnesota
2,000 to
right
3,000
now
armed
defies
agents
belief.
of the federal government
News
have been
reports
deployed to
simply
Minnesota.
don't do justice to the level
Armed,
of chaos,
masked,
and disruption
undertrained
and
ICE
trauma
agents
the federal
are going door to
government is
door,
raining down upon our
ordering
communities.
people to point out
2,000 to
where their neighbors
3,000
of color
armed
live.
agents of the federal government
They're pulling
have been
over
deployed to
people
Minnesota.
indiscriminately, armed, including
Masked,
U.S. citizens,
undertrained
and
ICE
demanding to
agents
see their papers.
are going door to door
And at grocery
ordering
stores, at
people
bus
to point
stops,
out
even at our
where their
schools.
neighbors of color live.
They're breaking windows. The federal government is raining down upon our communities.
I don't know why there's like two separate voices on top of each other there. And hopefully I just had my mic on just then. I might have not. I'm being super unprofessional tonight. But it's all good. Trump administration starts Greenland acquisition talks with Denmark. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt announced a productive meeting between U.S. officials like Vice President J.D. Vance and Secretary of State Marco Rubio with Danish and Greenland representatives, leading to a working group for technical acquisition talks every 2 to 3 weeks. Denmark's Foreign Minister Lars Rasmussen rejected any agreement on acquisition, stressing Greenland's status within the kingdom, while Greenland's Prime Minister, what does that say? Muti B. Getty? I have no clue. Affirmed loyalty to Denmark. U.S. polls show strong opposition with 75% of Americans against it. Per CNN, and even Republicans split, like some like Rep. Thomas Massie mock the idea, while others warn of damaged alliances. The United States is about to grow by 22%, says Bill Ackman, the largest real estate deal ever. U.S. and Denmark established working group for technical talks on buying Greenland. So I think the number that's being thrown around is around $600 to $700 billion for Greenland. Thomas Massie says, "Psst, Denmark, tell this administration the Epstein files are in Greenland. They'll lose all interest and will never be able to find it." That's, bro, you're just repeating a meme. I like memes too, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Agree to establish a working group for
It's a productive meeting. It was a good meeting, and in that meeting, the two sides agreed to really establish a working group of individuals who will continue to have technical talks on the acquisition of Greenland. Those talks will take place, I'm told, every 2 to 3 weeks. So this is a conversation the administration intends to keep having with the Danes and with the respected delegation from Greenland. But the president has made his priority quite clear. He wants the United States to acquire Greenland. He thinks it's in our best national security to do that. It's a productive meeting. It was a good meeting, and in that meeting, the two sides
that there was an ICE-involved shooting in Minneapolis. We go live to Alexis McAdams. She is live on the ground with the details. Alexis, I've just been looking at these images that we're just getting a hold of now, and we'll keep them up for our audience to see. It looks like things are, spiraling out of control very quickly there.
Well, Sean, that's the thing, is it ebbs and flows. So 1 minute, there's a small protest at the federal building. The next minute, these people with whistles and an agenda show up to these different sites across the city. That's what DHS has been saying. What we know right now from our colleague Bill Melugin, who just got off the phone with his federal sources, Sean, is that a man who was a target of an ICE operation from Venezuela, who ICE says was in the country illegally, was a target in this operation here in Minnesota. So they go to the door. That's when they say this Venezuelan migrant held up a shovel, tried to assault one of their agents. And you can hear those chants there in the background as protesters show up. That's when they say use the shovel to try and assault the agent. Shots were fired. This Venezuelan teen, we're told, was shot in the leg, expected to be okay. Bill Melugin telling me there's actually a picture that a source texted him of this guy on a stretcher smiling, kind of giving a thumbs up as he's taken away to the hospital. So we'll get more on what's going on there at the scene. But it's become aggressive here, and I saw it today when I was on the ground with law enforcement here, with ICE agents here in Minnesota. It's something we've been keeping an eye on as it continues to grow. But it comes as the governor here, Tim Walz, who's also under investigation in this huge fraud scheme here, Sean, just told people, hey, these are just our neighbors, and if you see them getting arrested, take out your cell phone and record.
I mean, if the IDF is going to be a part of ICE, I actually do recommend that myself. I know it's weird that I'm agreeing with Tim Walz right now, but like I talked about last night, apparently DHS and/or ICE, they're hiring IDF agents or IDF soldiers or ex-IDF soldiers, people that seem to have dual citizenship. So if you're going to do all of this, you can't have foreigners doing the deporting of foreigners. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't even matter if, like, they're American and they want to be Israeli. They need to go to Israel if that's the case. We need to get rid of dual citizenship. I'm sorry. Like, it is so blatantly obvious that it is corrupt and it just goes away, or goes against the American way. All right, tomorrow, in an unprecedented move, President Trump is expected to announce an emergency power auction that would force technology giants to pay for their new power plants. The initiative is expected to construct $15 billion worth of new power plants. So, yeah, I mean, AI is getting taken care of before the people are. I mean, I know he's trying to, like, offset to, like, other power plants so that our bills can go down. But I just don't think that this is a good way. I mean, honestly, like, the company should be paying for this. It shouldn't be any taxpayer dollars whatsoever. And maybe that is the case. But either way, let's move on. U.S. data centers will consume nearly 10% of the entire U.S. power grid by 2030. What are we going to be using all these data centers for exactly? Because, like, shouldn't the future be getting a lot better if that's the case? Like, for everybody? Like, everybody would just be so stupid rich that you could probably just hand out money and not care about it? I mean, I don't know. Never mind. Let's see. Magnitude 6.0 quake hits deep off Oregon coast. No damage reported. Struck offshore of Oregon coast. It occurred approximately 170 miles west of Newport, Oregon, giving much of the Pacific Northwest a noticeable jolt. No tsunami warning that has been issued at this time for the coastline. I guess it didn't really do a lot. Okie dokie. Glad we figured that out, guys. Got another one down. Tesla lithium refinery, the largest lithium refinery in America, is now operational. Well, that's good. I want to see what it looks like.
This refinery is the first spodumene to lithium hydroxide refinery in North America. We're deploying a new technology platform that is inherently much more environmentally friendly and cleaner. It's a simpler process. It's a less expensive process. I'm Jason Bevan. I'm the site manager for Tesla's Gulf Coast Lithium Refinery, just outside of Corpus Christi, Texas. Spodumene is a lithium-containing ore. It's a hard rock material that is rich in lithium.
We sustainably source spodumene and bring it to site, where we then run it through a series of conveyance systems, take it through a kiln and cooler. From there, we take it through an alkaline leach and additional purification steps, take it into crystallization and produce battery-grade lithium hydroxide. Our process is more sustainable than traditional methods and eliminates hazardous byproducts and instead produces a co-product named analcyme used in concrete mixes.
Do you train and hire white people? Because
breaking ground in 2023 to running rock through the kiln in 2024 to start a full integrated plant startup now in 2025, we've achieved the fastest time to market for this first of its kind technology. By removing many of the traditional stage gate hurdles seen in large projects, we were able to complete feasibility, design, and construction in parallel, significantly accelerating our construction timeline.
This refinery really enables us to have access to the critical minerals for energy storage, for battery manufacturing, and ultimately for EV growth. And it enables us to accelerate Tesla's mission by regionalizing supply chains for battery minerals and materials, by providing jobs, by cutting emissions from the transportation network that's required for those supply chains. It really allows us to usher in energy independence for North America.
White House touts low inflation, gas prices, and tax refunds for under Trump. Have y'all noticed all the country music playing everywhere now? I was just like in an Arby's earlier today, picking up for somebody else. It wasn't for me. I don't eat Arby's that often, at least not anymore. But yeah, they had country music playing, and I was just kind of like, this is kind of different. Like, almost every single store I walk into now has, like, country music playing again. I guess it's not different. It's more going back to how it kind of used to be. But I just thought it was kind of, I don't know. As shown in the screenshots, both planes are owned by Mahan Air, a privately owned Iranian airline. So why are they flying in and out of China? Okay, so it says that they're Iranian planes. Talking about this post here. Why is China flying 2 planes into Iran while the airspace is closed? Mohan Air flights from Gazal and Shenzhen, heading to Tehran as entire region clears airspace. I mean, it tells you right there that it's Mahan Air flights, so I don't know why there's a community note here. But yeah, that happened while it was closed down, so. Anyways, Iran says we will not give up our legal right to use nuclear technology for peaceful purposes. We will continue our civilian nuclear power, including uranium enrichment. I'm kind of curious what Owen said tonight about Iran. Might get to that in just a second. Did I say this on the right over here? White House touts low inflation, gas prices, and tax refunds under Trump. Great financial numbers were released today. Our country has never done better. So many people ask me the reason for this. And I tell them in just one word: tariffs. Which I'm still trying to figure out what happened to the Supreme Court decision. I think it got delayed until summer. But I don't know. It's very concerning. If he won't let the Supreme Court just go ahead and make their decision, it does make you kind of wonder what the hell is going on with it. I mean, we've had tariffs throughout history, so it is kind of interesting to know what are they saying that's not legal here. Anyways, we've taken in hundreds of billions of dollars with virtually no inflation, and our national security has never been as strong as it is today. God bless the USA.
President Trump is making America affordable again through his proven economic formula of powerful tariffs, fair trade deals, massive middle-class tax cuts, energy dominance, and aggressive deregulation. The overwhelmingly positive economic data released this week underscores the significant progress the president has already delivered. Tuesday's CPI report marked the latest confirmation that President Trump has defeated Joe Biden's inflation crisis. Since President Trump took office, core CPI has increased at just a 2.4% annualized rate, substantially lower than the 3.3% annual rate inherited from the Biden administration last January. Importantly, as inflation cools, Americans' wages are rising, giving the American people more purchasing power. And with what is likely going to be a record-breaking tax refund season in the next couple of weeks, the American people will be reaping the rewards of the massive tax cuts that were signed into law by the president. Thanks to President Trump's signing of no tax on tips, overtime, Social Security, boosting the child tax credit, and locking in the 2017 Trump tax cuts, independent estimates project the average American tax filer could expect up to an extra $1,000 bump to their tax refund next year. This is going to be a helpful boost to working families who are making ends meet. On the energy front, the national average price for a gallon of regular gas this week fell to its lowest level in 5 years, thanks to President Trump's drill baby drill agenda. According to Gas Buddy, the average price for regular gas on Monday was below $3 per gallon in 43 states, below $2.75 per gallon in 30 states, and at or below $2.50 per gallon in 17 states. In fact, gas prices were below $2 a gallon at stations in at least 19 states. Don't forget, this was unheard of just a couple of short years ago. Overall, drivers are projected to spend $11 billion less at the gas pump this year than they did last year, resulting in hundreds of dollars in critical savings for the average American family. We're also seeing the housing market rebound as borrowing costs ease and income growth outpaces home price gains. According to a new report also released this week from the National Association of Realtors, existing home sales in December rose to their fastest pace in 3 years. To further improve housing affordability, President Trump has recently announced and directed Fannie and Freddie to purchase $200 billion worth of mortgage bonds. As a result of these actions, mortgage rates have fallen to their lowest level in years. As of last Friday, rates for the average 30-year mortgage are down more than 1 full percentage point. Because of these significant declines, monthly housing payments are now at their lowest level in 2 years, and we expect this decrease to continue. As someone who was enormously successful in real estate, President Trump understands that owning a home is about more than just having a physical asset. It's about empowering young people to stake their claim in the American dream. It's about giving newlyweds a place to make their own and start a family. It's about promoting the spirit of hard work, determination, and yes, the rugged individualism that has made America the greatest country in the history of the world. President Trump knows America is strongest when it's a nation of owners, not renters, and he is determined to unlock that opportunity for as many Americans as possible. That's why he will outline additional housing initiatives during his major speech in Davos next week, and we look forward to seeing many of you there.
It's a movement for right-wing Americans that want America to have primacy over the entire planet. As much power, as much abundance, as many resources as possible. So if you're coming around with this nonsense about they stole the oil, that's not moral. They intervened in another country. You violated their sovereignty. I don't give a shit. I don't care at all. We do it all the time, and we've done it for centuries. It's called Manifest Destiny. It's called the Mexican-American War, the Spanish-American War. The Bay of Pigs. We do it all the time. This is our world, and at the minimum, this is our half. This is our half of the world for us to have uncontested, undisputed dominance, military, commercial, naval, every way, shape, and form. And we will take what we are entitled to. We will take what makes us safer, richer, more prosperous. We will take what we want. Nobody can stop us, and we'll do it again, and I hope we do.
Okay, I already showed this video, I think, I don't know, maybe 2 days ago. It's the same episode that I named American Neocolonialism. Because that's kind of what he's hinting at there. We'll just take whatever we want. I don't know, man. I thought we were, like, supposed to be, I don't know, just the people of justice in this world, the people that didn't try to seek more than what is owed. But I don't know. Things have completely changed under the Trump administration. Last year alone. Not really much of this year, but definitely last year. So yeah, let's actually read what they're saying here. Ian Carroll says, looks like Nick's been drinking way too much of his own Kool-Aid. RTSG says Nick Fuentes goes full Zionist neocon and says the United States should dominate the world and believes massacring millions will be good for the American people. He literally did not say that, but okay, whatever, dude. See, you say, whenever people say outlandish things outside of the fact of what they actually say, which I might finish the video just to see if he actually says this or not. I don't think he does, but you know, it's like, it's misrepresentation. Like, does anybody know what a straw man argument is? It's basically misrepresenting an argument. Just in a nutshell. So, you know, if you're going to act like it's a quote or even paraphrase, at least say something near what he said.
And I hope we do it in Greenland, and I hope we do it in Panama, and I hope we do it in Cuba. I hope we do it everywhere where it makes sense for us. You got a problem with that? I don't know. Go back to fucking Pakistan. Go back to some other country and complain about it on the internet. Invented by America. So anyway, I don't know if I want to hear the comments. Botted the dislikes on Telegram award. Pakistanis botted the dislikes on Telegram. It means nothing. We could kidnap your leader too, if it was necessary. Anyway, so, okay, we're already getting started. Well, look, I've been
having a little bit of a power trip there, buddy. Too much of a power trip. There's some, like I've said many times, there's some issues I agree completely with Nick on, but honestly, I think he's kind of arrogant. I think he overshoots the target a little bit. Maybe a lot. The arrogance is going to be a put off for a lot of people. I mean, especially, just realize that other people can say the same stuff as you and probably get just as popular. So, I mean, I know that people really like edginess and like trying to, cut others down that are politically adjacent or whatever. I mean, he constantly attacks Candace. I mean, Candace has also been saying some wild things recently. Some things around, I guess, Charlie Kirk being a time traveler or something. I haven't gotten to that yet. I haven't actually seen it myself yet. But Alex Jones and Nick were talking about it today on Alex's show. Alex Jones' show. Let me put it very clearly. Anyways, let's move on to the next story. I don't know, man. There's just something off about Nick. Like, I don't know what it is just yet. I don't think he's a Democrat, but I know that there's lots of speculation that he's like a Democrat plant trying to divide MAGA and whatnot. And it's like, no. I mean, the whole reason he got popular is because he was touching on the Israel issue the way that a lot of Americans wanted to. And some other racial issues and whatnot, but that's a little bit murky, and it gets a little bit harder to agree with on every aspect. Now, there might be some things that I agree with, but I'm not just going to jump into the same boat as somebody that, I don't know. Maybe I'll take some more time to give my assessment of Nick, but I do think that Nick needs to be challenged in good ways. I'm not, I don't want to put any bad faith or bad will into the universe. I'm not trying to do that. It's just more or less, I think he needs to be challenged on his ideas. I don't know. I don't go as far as he does on. I don't know. I guess if the world was a saner place right now, I would be completely against him. But the only reason I even start to agree on some of the racial aspects of his arguments is just due to the fact that things have gotten so crazy and that we don't have restored justice. We don't have criminals being put in the right places and staying there long enough. And we might have to bring back the death penalty because, at least in many states, just due to the fact that the prison system does overflow, and there's certain murderers that I think we need to get into the same boat as a life for a life. If you take a life, as long as you didn't defend yourself, as long as you did it with premeditative action, like, that's a murder. Now, if you defend yourself and you kill somebody, that's different. But anyways, I'm going to shut up. Let's move on. Shadow of Ezra says, Lindsey Graham is going viral after appearing drained and miserable, looking deeply disappointed as reports spread that President Trump refused to bomb Iran. Graham is considered one of the most corrupt politicians in Congress.
There are a lot of headlines out there that are, in my view, not accurate. President Trump's resolve is not the question. The question is, when we do an operation like this, should it be bigger or smaller? I'm in the camp of bigger. Time will tell. I'm hopeful and optimistic that the regime days are numbered. There are a lot of headlines out there that are, in my view, not accurate.
This is interesting. So if it was Trump's decision, how could it not be President Trump's resolve? Like, I want to find out more about this whole situation.
There are a lot of headlines out there that are, in my view, not accurate. President Trump's resolve is not the question. The question is, when we do an operation like this.
Like this? Like the upheaval in the streets? Is that what you're saying? I think this is clear right here that this is disapproval of maybe Mossad's work or maybe even the CIA's work in Iran. That's pure speculation. Just letting you know that that's my opinion. I don't know that for a fact, but just going off his words here, look for the underlying message.
Should it be bigger or smaller? I'm in the camp of bigger.
Well, okay, what operation is he referring to? What operation should be bigger? One more time.
There are a lot of headlines out there that are, in my view, not accurate. President Trump's resolve is not the question. The question is, when we do an operation like this, should it be bigger or smaller? I'm in the camp of bigger. Time will tell. I'm hopeful and optimistic that the regime days are numbered. There are a lot.
Yeah, I just don't think it's our decision. I don't think we should be making this decision. I think it's the the Iranians' decision. Iranian. I'm so used to saying Iraq from years ago. All right. Denmark foreign minister changes course, vows to find a common way forward with Trump's desire to own Greenland. I mean, that gets us closer to Europe, so you might as well just say yes, buddy. This is the guy that,
And we therefore still have a fundamental disagreement. But
okay, never mind. This is the same one from yesterday. So they have a fundamental disagreement, but he acts like there is potential for an offer. Plus, I'm sure he wants to get rich. I mean, I'm sure Denmark gets something out of it. I mean, I guess all the money goes to Denmark. I don't know what it goes to. Does it go to Greenland or Denmark? Zoom out a little bit. Come on. Come on. Breaking: Americans are demanding the resignation and arrest of Minnesota Rep. Brad Tabke. Is that how you say it? Democrat, after he posted real-time locations of ICE agents. This Democrat is a disgrace. Okay, why are you not arresting him? Can somebody tell me why no politician, no matter how damning it is of a report, it's insane, man. A normal person would get arrested for that. Oh, I'm sorry. It does say arrest. Never mind. I don't know why I didn't read that. It says demanding the resignation and arrest of Minnesota. Okay, so wait. They're just demanding, so there is no arrest. Just demands, no arrest. Owen Schroyer says Shabbos Kessenbaum calls for jailing people who are anti-Semitic.
Yet for whatever reason,
this is what I started the show with. These are the anti-Goyist. I hate using that word, but I'm gonna have to use it because we have to call out the people that are trying to stimulate these arguments against any criticism of Jews. Like, you can criticize Christians, Muslims, everything else but Jews. So, you know, the anti-Goyist, like, I'm sorry, like, the numbers are against the anti-Goyist. You are an anti-Goyist, Mr. Shabbos Kessenbaum.
it comes to anti-Semitism, when someone commits an anti-Semitic act, we don't send them to jail. Instead, we get the ADL to say, let's bring them to a Holocaust museum, which A, gives them pretty bad ideas, and B, doesn't solve anything about the fundamental issue that they violated the law. So the way we solve anti-Semitism is pretty goddamn simple, and I'm really beside myself that we don't push for this with all the major Jewish organizations. When someone commits a crime, stop sending them on El Al flights. That will make them more anti-Semitic, I guarantee it. Send their ass to jail. It's not complicated. Yet for whatever reason, when it comes to anti-Semitism, when someone commits an anti-Semitic act...
There were some other good videos with him in it that he was getting schooled in. I don't know where they went. Maybe I already covered them. Is it my fault I was expelled from 109 countries? Says the meme. No, it was anti-Semitism. And Grok will say this number is inaccurate, even though I got this number from Grok. I didn't make this meme, by the way. But I remember the early days of Grok, whenever I asked certain questions, it was always 109, and then it became an anti-Semitic trope to ask that question. And once I asked the actual number, it got somewhere close to the 60s. I actually had it on the show and everything, so I think I already shared it. But for anybody that might remember, if you watched that one time, I get some people that don't watch my live, they actually watch my recorded show. I have friends that tell me that they watch my show, okay? Got people thinking that nobody watches, and I'm like, well, obviously somebody watches because there's views every time I open up my page. Anyways, let's see, what does this say? We should end all foreign aid. You want to kill all Jews? What? You want to put us in camps and collect our shoes and gold fillings? What? Panting. You're going to make a lampshade out of my skin? What? Then make soup out of my ashes after you burn me in an oven? Walking away. I am pleased to confirm ATF and DOJ executed an arrest warrant for the man I caught on video stealing an FBI rifle out of a car during the Minneapolis riots last night.
I know you just talked to a high-placed source at DOJ. Tell us more.
Yeah, so he wasn't arrested last night. He could have been, but the Minneapolis police didn't bother chasing the vehicle that had just stolen a high-powered rifle out of an FBI car. So that stole it out of one of these weapons lockers that was in the back. But what I can confirm now is that Raul Gutierrez, age 33, that you see in the video that I posted last night, stealing a firearm from an FBI vehicle, has been arrested by the ATF and the DOJ. They executed an arrest warrant today, and he's a known member of the Latin Kings gang. I just got all this information just before I came on air. He's got a lengthy, violent rap sheet. Of course, he should have been in prison already, but in Tim Waltz, Minnesota, like they don't arrest anybody here. So it's not surprising that he was able to go out and beat this gun safe to a pulp and pull this automatic firearm out of it and run away with it. And, you know, hell, if it wasn't for, honestly, a lot of us independent journalists on the ground that were able to get a video of this, nobody would have seen it happen.
Wouldn't know about it.
They were able to find this guy based on a video from independent journalists, the one that we posted last night. I mean, it's crazy that it has to be us doing this.
So, Nick, did you talk to DOJ to get his name?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's I've been in contact with Attorney General Pam Bondi throughout the day today. We've talked to them several times.
We'll take that as a
lot more
confirmation.
material that I haven't posted. Yeah, and so they've been. There's a lot of FBI stuff going on the ground right now that I can't talk about, but there's more coming.
Indian Rep. Sri Thanender, who can barely speak English, announces he's introducing a bill to abolish ICE.
And we must, finally, we must reform ICE. But it looks at this stage, folks, ICE is beyond reform. ICE is totally out of control. And this week, I intend to introduce a bill to abolish ICE. We need to make ICE go away. 2003. Before 2003, without ICE, various federal agencies were able to take care of
I honestly can't
business,
believe that.
and we can do this without
foreign
ICE. But we do not need the murderers. We do not need this paramilitary organizations, members on our street terrorize us.
You aren't even
And we must, finally, we must reform ICE.
I can tell by
But
your
it
accent.
looks at this stage, folks, ICE is beyond reform. ICE is totally out of control. And this week, I intend to introduce a bill to abolish ICE. We need to make ICE go away. 2003. Before 2003, without ICE, various federal agencies were able to take care of business, and we can do this without ICE. But we do not need the murderers. We do not need this paramilitary organizations, members on our street terrorize
but I have no clue.
And we must.
Anyways, here's Owen Schroyer. He was in the headlines for this post. Forgot what he said.
What happened, guys? Seriously, what happened? I'm sitting here and I'm watching what I guess used to be MAGA now get all entangled in foreign interest, foreign propaganda, And I'm just sitting here and I'm saying, what's going on? And then I'm getting attacked. I'm being told I'm not MAGA. Let's pump the brakes for a second. What happened to MAGA? And I'm not trying to do some cliche, oh, it's MEGA now. No, I'm genuinely curious. What happened? Because none of my policies changed. What policy have I expressed that's changed? I've got foreigners that are making demands of the American people. They're literally making demands. They're saying, oh, we owe the Middle East. We owe Iran. We owe Venezuela. We owe all these people. They're saying, oh, Trump betrayed us. Trump abandoned us. Wait a second. Trump is the president of the United States. Why do we tolerate these entitled brats from all over the world? Why do we tolerate these entitled foreigners who think that they just get special access to our blood and treasure like we're their slaves? Why do you guys tolerate this stuff? I'm sorry. My policies haven't changed. I'm sorry. Have we seen any deep state arrests? Have we seen any arrests for the stolen election? Have we seen any arrests from the January 6th inside job, Fedsurrection? Have we seen any justice for the January 6th political prisoners, people that were put in prison for speech? By the way, myself included. What about all these leftist protests? I thought we were going to shut down the people that funded these protests and organized these protests. You know, the George Soroses of the world, those types. Nope, they're still out in the streets attacking ICE agents, causing chaos. Deep state arrests. I mean, what are we doing? And then I sit here and I'm countering all of the foreign propaganda and I'm getting attacked? What happened to you guys? Not what happened to me. None of my politics have changed. None. Tell me what policy has changed from my perspective. I'm still here fighting for the same stuff. Did you know 367,000 Americans had their homes foreclosed on last year? It's actually a little bit more than that. 367,000 Americans couldn't afford their mortgage because their property taxes were too high, or they just can't afford their mortgages anymore. What happened to America first? What happened to no more regime change wars? Now you guys love it? Now you guys literally side with foreigners and foreign propagandists over the people that got arrested and imprisoned for speech, who have been fighting for Trump for 10 years? And now you ride with what? The neocons? Lindsey Graham, foreign propagandist? Regime change war propagandist? Now you sit here and you get cucked by foreign propagandists that are demanding America, demanding Trump come to their aid? I thought we were done with this stuff. These people go all around the world and start fights, and then they want us to clean up the mess? And they want us to pay for it in our blood and treasure? What happened? What is going on? Epstein files, transparency. What about Doge? What about all the arrests, the waste, the fraud, and the abuse? I have not changed. I have remained consistent. And now you guys are literally siding with Lindsey Graham, the neocons, foreigners, foreign propagandists who are making a mockery of you, treating Americans like we're their chattel, and you guys tolerate this stuff, and then you come after me? I just don't get it. Again, I'm not trying to be condescending. I just don't get it. I'm genuinely asking, what happened, guys? What happened? Point to any.
Pause that video for just a second. I want to get this other story out of the way. Being kind of proactive tonight. Washington moves to shackle Trump over Greenland. Something extraordinary just happened. Bipartisan lawmakers rushed out a bill to block any U.S. military action against NATO allies, right after President Trump put Greenland on the table. This is actually very revealing. I know people might glance over this and not see too much, but we're watching bipartisan lawmakers, I guess Congress members, team up as soon as they see Trump do something, and they'll try to create a bill to go against it. Whatever action it is. We're watching direct reaction from his actions. And it's trying to counter what he's trying to do. Do y'all see that? That's very, very important. I mean, obviously, it's not unnatural for Congress to do that. They do it a lot. But it just tells you that there's many people in Congress that are trying to fend for NATO. Why would they do that? Like, what would be the major concern with trying to withdraw from NATO? I mean, we pay for most of it, so it's just like we don't even need them. We really don't. I mean, really, they're just manpower. That's it. Like, we're paying for most of it. We're giving them the equipment. I just find it very fascinating. Am I yelling? Sorry, I thought I heard somebody yelling outside. Just started thinking to myself, I was like, am I being loud? I don't think so. No, somebody off in the distance somewhere. Anyways, what am I doing here? I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about this whole thing now. I'm just thinking about how obvious this is. What do they have against Greenland? I mean, I would honestly think that would strengthen NATO. And honestly, for how much money we put into NATO, I think Greenland should be free. Like, just due to the fact that Europe is reacting this way, I think we should be like, bro, we already paid for Greenland. We already paid for Greenland 10 times over every single year. Because we were paying like close to what? I don't know, some crazy number. I think like $900 billion or something crazy. You got that big ass chart or whatever. I've shown it a few different times, but it looks like a big circle and it shows you like how much money we're putting into NATO. It's got like some big star thing on it. All right.
Anything I've changed. Point to any policy stance that I've changed on. Point to a single one. You can't do it. I'm not the one out here promoting foreign propaganda. I'm standing up to it. I'm countering it. I'm calling it out. I'm not the one saying, let's get involved in another regime change war. What is going on? What happened to America first? What happened to arresting the deep state? What happened to the Clinton crime family? What happened to the Biden crime family? What happened to all the corruption, the treason of Barack Obama? What? And now you guys want to talk about foreign affairs and foreign entanglements and regime change wars? And then you want to come after me? I'm not the one that's changed. I don't get it, honestly. It's really strange, especially with this recent wave. How are you guys not offended? How are you guys not offended that you have literal foreign propagandists demanding that our president work for them and demanding that more U.S. blood and treasure get spilled in these foreign regime change wars? How can you guys tolerate this stuff? What happened to you guys? And so I guess I would just ask this then. Fine, we have disagreements. Okay. So let me just ask you this. What happens if we get to 2028, the inauguration in 2029, and there's zero deep state arrests, zero transparency, zero DOJ, waste, fraud, and abuse, trillions of dollars annually, not stopped, no fraud arrests, no stopping of the stealing of our elections? The economy doesn't get any better. People continue to lose their homes, lose their cars, credit card debt, record high. What happens now? Oh, at least we got regime change in Venezuela? Oh, at least we got regime change in Iran? What? I'm just curious, what happens? What happens if 4 years go by, just like the first 4 years, and there's no deep state arrests, there's no draining of the swamp, there's no cleaning up of the elections, there's no shutting down the intelligence agency blackmail networks?
Okay, that's enough, Owen. I appreciate you, Owen. That's enough. Candace Owens says, different Owens, never mind on the Greenland question. I wasn't aware that we built an underground nuclear missile and military site there. When it comes to our government, it always is about war. It's always about war. Peace through strength, says White House. Steve Witkoff announced we have officially entered the next phase of Gaza's 20-point peace plan. Too many points, jeez. Since the ceasefire, my team has helped deliver record levels of humanitarian aid to Gaza, reaching civilians at historic speed and scale. Even the United Nations has acknowledged his achievement as unprecedented. These results have set the stage for this next phase. Hey, can we get some video of all this? Like, can you guys, like, record everything you're doing in Gaza so we can see it? I just don't believe you. So, if you don't mind. And make sure it's not AI, because we're all going to check. Alright? As chairman of the Board of Peace, I am backing a newly appointed Palestinian Palestinian technocratic government. Wait, what? Hold up. Hold up, guys. He's using the word technocrat. That's very, very interesting. There's not many politicians that use that word. Very interesting. That's going to be talked about over the next few days for sure. This is the first time I'm reading this entire post. So, it's like I was reading. Let me just start this whole paragraph over. As chairman of the Board of Peace, I am backing a newly appointed Palestinian technocratic government, the National Committee of the Administration of Gaza, supported by the board's High Representative to govern Gaza during its transition. These Palestinian leaders are unwaveringly committed to peaceful future. With the support of Egypt, Turkey, and Qatar, we secure a comprehensive demilitarization agreement with Hamas, including the surrender of all weapons and dismantling of every tunnel. Hamas must immediately honor its commitments, including the return of the final body to Israel, and proceed without delay to full demilitarization. As I have said before, they can do this the easy way. Shit, I better up. Or the hard way. The people of Gaza have suffered long enough. The time is now. Peace through strength. Why do you have to type so much, dude? He always, like, I don't know, he always says too much. He's not a normal president. Iran is now creating national internet much more controlled even than the Chinese, says The Guardian. The internet in Iran, as it was, may not come back. Iran is trying to create a national internet, a skeleton version of the web that is significantly more restricted. From Megatron, wherever the hell that is. I don't know, man. I don't make the names of these stupid profiles. I just check if they're accurate, and this mofo tends to be accurate. That's why he's got 500,000 followers for some weird reason. A faceless profile, everybody. Has 500,000 followers. But that's Twitter for you, or X, whatever. The X of Twitter. Twitter's X. Vice President J.D. Vance just defeated the anti-Trump war powers vote in the Senate of Venezuela, casting the tie-breaking vote 51-50. Today marks a historic new beginning in the Middle East, says Jared Kushner. Not me, that's Jared Kushner saying that. Just reiterating. Donald Trump says, it is my great honor to announce that the Board of Peace has been formed. The members of the board will be announced shortly. I can say with certainty that it is the greatest, most prestigious board ever assembled at any time, any place. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Alright, I'm going to start blowing through these posts. Nick Fuentes fires back at people labeling him a pedophile. Saying
but what
the real story behind Epstein was an Israeli blackmail operation used to control the United States. I don't think he's actually acknowledging the first claim. That's why I read the rest of that sentence. I was like, I don't think that's a good... I don't think it's a good coding.
And the point that I'm making about Epstein, people are getting caught up in the sensationalism of pedophile. And I said this last year when the story broke. I said the exact same thing. I said, yes, they are sex crimes. Obviously, it is human trafficking. Obviously, according to the law, it is statutory rape. But it is in the service of a blackmail ring for intelligence. It is important not to lose sight of that. And this is a category error. People say you're a pedo protector. But Trump is not protecting pedophiles because they're pedophiles. He's protecting sex criminals because they are a part of a subversive intelligence network. That's the point. And I said that in July, and I said that when there was more urgency for the files to be released in the fall.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
I said, let's
honestly
not get too hung up on the sensational detail.
This is where I'm at with Nick. I mean, we'll agree on certain points like that, but then he'll go off on his, like, just personal biases, and sometimes they're just too extreme for the average person. I mean, now, like, in a fun, joking way, I love people like that. They're hilarious. But whenever they, like, start to mean it a little bit more than the average person, you know, you're kind of like, bro, like, I would never hurt a fly on anybody that's good. I started thinking about it after I started saying it. I was like, no, you probably definitely slapped the shit out of that motherfucker if they were bad. You definitely slapped the fuck out of that fly. I'm just thinking, I'm thinking way out of the box right now. I'm just like, no. I would only not slap a fly on their head if they're a good person. But yeah, that's me though. That's not a good analogy. Like I said, I started to think too much about that halfway through that. But anyways, Nick, just, I don't know, man, get a girlfriend. I feel like that's the best way to coat this. Like, you just need to get a girlfriend, dude. I don't know, get a boyfriend. I don't care. Like, if you're gay, you're gay. I mean, if you're at a gay club with Glenn Greenwald, I mean, he could probably help you out. If that's your thing. I mean, if you like girls, I mean, you know, I'm all for that too. Go for Anna, what's her last name? Kasparian or whatever? Anna Hitt. Her true name is Anna Hitt. She's got that kind of semi-Middle Eastern name, but everybody calls her Anna. I don't know, I think that's kind of funny. I actually made a song about it if y'all want to hear it. I'm going to play it right now. You think I'm joking right now? I'm going to play this fucking song. I'm going to play this song. Just give me a minute. I'm going to find it. I'm not even joking. I've played it before.
Yeah.
I made this just for Nick Fuentes and really did. Listen to the lyrics, yo. Nick singing to Anna. Obviously not.
You've been a whip, top down, city lights. You're looking like trouble tonight. Let's ride. Roll through downtown, windows low, Usher playing, hand on your thigh while the skyline blazing. Rooftop dinner, no boo. corner booth, candle glow. You laughing at my jokes, girl, I'm locked in your halo. Then we hit Melrose, pop-up gallery art on the wall. You point at Basquiat, say this one speaks to my soul. I'm thinking, damn, she deep, she fine, she the vibe. Private karaoke room, you killing me softly. I almost cried. Moonlight, dancing on the 101. Your head on my shoulder, girl, we just begun. Rivers, laboratory, stars, spell your name. I swear tonight, the whole city feel the same. And you the one I've been waiting for. And got me opening every door. And we floating high above LA. Never felt the night like tonight. And you the one I've been waiting for. And got me opening every door. We floating high above LA. Baby, dessert at Bottega, tiramisu on your lips. I lean in slow, still that kid. In the pier at midnight, Ferris wheel, Pacific breeze. You whisper, I never told you my government. I say, please. You smile shy, bite your lips, say it's off like a prayer. And I hit Miss Casparian. That's the name my mama gave me there. Wait, and I hit Miss Casparian. Like, full on Armenian. You said your name was Anna, just Anna. That's some immigrant shit, bro. I can't do that. And I guess you ain't the one after all. And I should've kept it simple, girl. And I was feeling you till the credits rolled. Now it's nice to meet you, man. I'm out the door. And I hit. Should've stayed, baby. Should've stayed on, baby. Damn. Uber pulling up. 5 stars, still tip the driver though. America first. You know how it go. Yeah. Door shuts. Be face.
Yeah. Blast blow diagram. They coming for the land, coming for.
Alright.
Today I'm thrilled to announce my plan to lower healthcare prices for all Americans and truly make healthcare affordable again. We're doing things that nobody's ever been able to do. We're calling it the Great Healthcare Plan. Instead of putting the needs of big corporations and special interests first, our plan finally puts you first and puts more money in your pocket. The government is going to pay the money directly to you. It goes to you, and then you take the money and buy your own health care. Nobody's ever heard of that before, and that's the way it is. The big insurance companies lose, and the people of our country win. This proposal locks in the massive discounts on prescription drugs that my administration is achieving through our most favored nation drug pricing agreement. Now, when you hear about that, for 40 years they've been trying to do it, but they never were able to do it. No other president was able to do it. I got every other country
By the way,
to
I
approve
don't agree to
it.
any
By
of
the use
this.
of tariffs and other things, they all approved it. Nobody else got it. No other president got it. And for the most part, they didn't even try because they felt it was impossible. It'll bring down drug prices 80, 90%, in some cases, just numbers that nobody's ever heard of before. Your prescription drugs will come way, way down. And under this policy, the prices of many drugs will be slashed by 300, 400, and even 500% starting this month at the TrumpRx.gov.
Every time you update the game.
So instead of
restart it
Americans paying the highest drug prices in the world, which we have for decades, we will now be paying the lowest cost paid by any other nation. So any other nation that's paying the lowest cost, that's what we're going to pay. And the American people will get the savings. So I have to reiterate, the lowest price in the world is what you're going to pay. Before, you were paying the highest price in the world by far, and the politicians did nothing about it. So I'm asking Congress to complete the work that we've started. Next, my plan would reduce your insurance premiums by stopping government payoffs to big insurance companies and sending that money directly to the people. Obamacare was designed to make insurance companies rich. I call it the Unaffordable Care Act, with billions of dollars in taxpayer subsidies that helped their stock prices skyrocket over 1,700%, as you paid more money for health care every single year, more and more. The premiums went higher and higher. I want to end this flagrant scam and put extra money straight into the healthcare savings account in your name, and you go out and buy your own healthcare, and you'll make a great deal. You get better healthcare for less money. That way you can choose the care that is right for your family. To further reduce insurance premiums, my plan ends the giant kickbacks to insurance brokers and corporate middlemen that only drive up the costs, and that's what they're intended to do, drive up the cost. But we're driving down the cost. And it fully funds a long and less cost-sharing reduction program. This measure alone should cut premiums on the most popular Obamacare plans. It's hard to believe there are any, because it's a hated program. It's unaffordable, but it's going to cut it by an average of 10 to 15%. Next, the Great Healthcare Plan. That's the name. It's called the Great Healthcare because it's great healthcare at a lower price. Mandates unprecedented accountability and transparency for insurance companies and all healthcare providers.
Right on cue.
So that
This ends now,
Dor. No longer profiteer at your expense. As the saying goes,
I'm not
sunlight
here
is
for
the
her.
best
I'm here
disinfectant.
for you.
That is why my plan orders all insurance companies to publish rate and coverage comparisons in very plain people. It requires insurers to publish detailed information about how much of your money they're going to be paying out in claims versus how much they're taking in profits. In other words, you will be able to watch the scam.
Welcome
It forces them to release
Project
detailed
Synapse.
data on how many claims are being denied and whether those denials are eventually overturned on appeal. And most importantly, it will require any hospital or insurer who accepts Medicare or Medicaid to prominently post all prices at their place of business so that you are never surprised and you can easily shop for a better deal or better care. And you're going to end up doing both. You're going to get a better deal and better care. We will have maximum price transparency, and costs will come down incredibly. I'm calling on Congress to pass this framework into law without delay. Have to do it right now so that we can get immediate relief to the American people, the people I love. Thank you very much.
Sir? David?
He fought it with everything he had.
Man upstairs only has so much patience, even for Frank Woods. He thought the world of you know that.
You wanted to talk.
I did. Let's walk. I take it you saw the video.
Yeah. Me and a few 100 million others.
What are you feeling?
Well, you know I killed him.
Of course I do. No one doubts that.
Can't believe it's been 10 years. I was convinced taking out Menendez was the right call.
You did what you thought was right. You have to decide what's right again.
Now, this guy, he planned out every contingency. Like, ink wasn't even dry on the debrief by the time his video dropped. Called arms from the grave. His followers, They practically burned the world down.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea. Sometimes one doesn't lead to the other.
Now there's some new Menendez stirring the pot. Damn it. Even after all this time, he refuses to let me go.
Maybe it's not Raul Menendez you're fighting anymore. Stop looking backwards, David. What matters is what you do next. We're sending you out tomorrow morning. We, received intel that the Guild is running a psyop out of Avalon. Timing can't be coincidental. This video is a credible threat. We're on the clock. No time for distraction or personal grievances. If you feel doubt creeping in, turn to your team. Let them ground you. Trust them.
1 second. It kind of just threw me straight into the game. I didn't really get to finish up with the news. I'm going to do like 5 more minutes of news and we're jumping straight back in the game, guys. But a message from someone who just supposedly got out of Iran. If this ends up being fake later, if this guy, you know, is an operative, I have no clue. I'm just coding it with that. I have literally no clue. It's from Mario Nafal. He's pretty credible. So here's this supposed Iranian that fled Iran.
الان رسیدم ترکیه بازا بدبختی اصلا حال روحیم خوبی نیست همه رو دارم میکشن بچه‌ها رو همه رو دارم میکشن فقط کمک خارجی احتیاج داریم همه شاهزاده رو صدا میزنن خارشون رو بگوید هر کی غیر از این صدا میزنه شاهزاده نیستش که شاهزاده سمبل آزادیه اصلا کاری به اسم شاهزاده نره مردم دوباره ناجیه مردم رو میکشن بیرحمانه دارن چراغا رو خاموش کردن هر کاری دلشون میخواد دارن میکنن من پروازم کنسل شده بود از پروازهای خارجی تهران به خارج از ایران خارجی ها همه کنسل شده و بدبختی یه پرواز ایرانی پیدا کردم حالا روی مثلا خوب نیست فقط کمک خارجی من تا الان تا ایران نباشید نمیفهمید وضعیت چطوری ترامپه هر کی هست فقط کمک خارجی چشم امید بچه ها همه به شما هست بخیلی خارج از ایرانه من یه قطرم توی اقیانوس فقط میتونم رسانه‌مو بهتون بگم جهنم رو دیدم تو ایران این چند روز جهنم رو دیدم گناه داریم خیلی گناه داریم
I don't know about y'all, but if that's acting, that's some pretty good acting. But also, I mean, if it is propaganda, I really have no clue. It has the music. I mean, but I know that TikTok, you can add music pretty quickly and stuff. I don't really use TikTok. Actually, I've never downloaded the app, to be honest. I use TikTok on desktop, and they wouldn't let me upload my videos or whatever, so I was just like, well, screw this. They were like, you have to have so many followers for a 10-minute video or something like that. And I'm like, what? No, go away. I can't even, like, start a empty channel with, like, content. Like, are you serious? Anyways. Or at least, I don't know. I don't do the short form. I don't really want to edit. I don't want to do clips. I'm like the worst podcaster ever. Alright, anyways, Donald Trump's spiritual leader, Robert Morris, has been sentenced to only 6 months in prison for sexually abusing a 12-year-old girl. We are ruled by pedophiles, says Irlandera. I'm going to ask Grok real quick and make sure this is accurate. Spiritual advisor to Trump's 2016 campaign pled guilty in October 2025. Oh, okay, so this was recent. This is only a few months ago. Wow. Pled guilty in October 2025 to 5 counts of child sex abuse from incidents in the 1980s when he was 21 and the victim was 12, receiving 6 months in jail plus 12 years probation. Wow. Crazy. his 2016 spiritual advisor. Which I guess you get one of those on a political trail. I mean, if you're Christian, I would hope so, but I mean, obviously you don't want a convicted pedophile. That's crazy. So, like, he did it in the 80s, and he was convicted of it. That's wild. That's such a long time. Alright, why is it not taking me back? It's not going back to the other page. Oh, okay. That's why. Do we want to watch this? No. Oh, you get to watch him get arrested. That's kind of fun.
What? I'm just happy that it is over. I feel good about it.
Well, that's an arrest. That's a semi high profile arrest. That's good.
I don't know that I have to work with that yet.
Gotta take a win where we get one, you know? Mark Zuckerberg's CIA asset assigned by Rockefeller. Facebook has been a CIA psyop through DARPA this whole time to collect your data and control how you think. It's been very well done, but we do see through it. LifeLog shut down the day Facebook began. From Red Pillbot. China orders domestic companies to stop using U.S. and Israeli cybersecurity software. That's good. Turkey, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia helped stop a U.S. strike on Iran last night, says BRICS News. Polymarket in the UK, or just in. The UK sends a single soldier to defend Greenland. Norway sends 2. Yeah, that's what I was talking about from earlier, that particular post. Trump just gave another $3 billion to Israel, says Red Pill Media. Americans are paying tax dollars to fund Jewish terrorism. That's a hot take from Red Pill Media. Y'all can read that if you want to. Iran says it's got hypersonic missiles locked on 8 Israeli targets.
Breaking news, Russia is threatening...
Make it bigger.
Breaking news, Russia is threatening Israel. Today, Vladimir Putin released a statement condemning Israel's occupation of Gaza, as Russia says that Israel is the greatest threat of peace to the region. Israel already responded, saying that Putin's claims are anti-Semitic, and that they're sad that how far Russia has fallen is no longer a friend of Israel. But the Russian state what's happening in Gaza is unacceptable, which is what Putin told Netanyahu on the phone call last week, urging the Israeli Prime Minister to withdraw from Gaza and the West Bank and the Golan Heights in Syria. Netanyahu rejected the request and then asked Putin why he thinks this way. The phone call reportedly went into a shouting match, as Putin also outlined Israel's attacks on the Russian ally of Iran and the bombing of Syria a month ago. He also scolded Netanyahu for his relationship with Ukraine and Zelensky, saying that Israel's attempt to play two sides isn't going to work, and that Israel was going to have to pick a side. And if you're wondering, Israel chose the side of Ukraine and Zelensky, as Zelensky and Netanyahu share the same religion. Let me know what you think about this in the comments and follow for updates.
They share the same religion. Alright, it's Call of Duty time. Let's go. Let's go.
They're all you've got out there.
Team vitals are good. 50. Your blood pressure's up. Take a breath.
Got an itch on my left ass cheek too. You feel that, Commander?
No. You gotta have an upgrade for that kind of stuff. Yo, what say we wrap this shit up real quick today, okay? I need to hit the beach and work on my tan. You mind?
Plenty of time for recreation after we get out of Avalon.
The guy is not a lot of fun.
Lake feeling good.
Great, sir.
Okay, obviously Brass is taking this Menendez video seriously enough to send us in. They don't know the nature of the threat, only that the guild may be behind it. A lot of people counting on us for answers.
What year is this?
So we're ready here.
Let's fucking do this.
I think these are all actors, aren't they? At least one of them is. I recognize him. Alright. Where are we going? How do I do this? Code of conduct. Is this online? What the hell's going on? Final, prove ground, survive, adapt, cover what's really at stake. Build using that brain. I don't understand, man. Am I like... Is in-game the campaign? I assume it is. I don't know, just let me in. What am I doing? Care. Thought I was playing campaign. Just give me a gun. What is that? That looks cool. X9 Maverick. 3-burst assault rifle. Give me a sonic weapon. Where are they at, man? That looks cool. What's that? Full auto submachine gun. Recoil, good headshot damage. Okay. Is this the campaign? I'm just not used to having to do like a loadout for the campaign. That's why I'm just like, why am I doing this? Why are there so many freaking... Can I just play it by myself? Do I have to play it with somebody? This is weird. Do I need to get out Grok for this? I hate when I have to ask like stupid questions like this. Is in-game the fucking campaign? Where's my fucking stuff at? Where's my tablet? Do they have Grok for PC yet? I just want to like freaking do it on here. Actually, I'm just gonna go ask Grok on here real quick in a second. I'll even take you guys with me, why not? Just so you're not bored. Let's see what I'm seeing. Fast. Oh. It should be a quick answer. Hurry up. Game's Co-op campaign consists of 11 linear story missions, completing all of them. I just want to play single player. What the hell? Is there a single player? Why are they taking so long? Because I don't want to pay for it? Hurry up, I'm not gonna pay for you. This should play Black Ops 7 campaign solo, but it's a co-op campaign designed primarily for multiplayer. It requires a constant online connection, even alone. That's stupid. Into the co-op campaign lobby. Turn squad fill with random matchmaking on. No AI teammates or random players join. I'm okay with an AI teammate. I don't discriminate against AI yet. Yet. There might be a day where that happens, but I don't know, they don't get on my nerves. Well, I don't know. I mean, if I have a cooperative human player, I'll play with the person, but a lot of people are not cooperative. They just want to, like, bullshit you. I don't know, man. Like, I used to get, like, super into, I don't know, different team-based multiplayer games, and I don't know, I got tired of, like, people actually just playing games. Like, I wanted to, like, I don't know. I mean, I know there's MLG and stuff, but I don't like MLG either, because I feel like half the time people are just, like, on crack doing that shit. Alright, so apparently it's not in-game. See, I wouldn't have known that. How do I turn this off? Closed. Did not be joined. Why's my ear itching? Alright, how do I start it? Is this it? Let's just go to it. Is it starting? I need to make this more obvious. Like, what the fuck do I need to do next? What am I doing here? Cancel matchmaking. I don't want to search for players. Apparently it's loading. Alright, well, problem solved.
Colonel, we're over the southern border of Avalon. Got the info location marked.
That's the place. Our guild insider identified it as their key R&D facility.
Hope he's reliable.
So far, so good. Just get in there, get to the server room, and extract whatever data you can.
We'll confirm if there's a threat. Dead or alive, Menendez already caused enough suffering. That's not gonna happen again.
Clear. Everyone getting my feed?
Yep, I'm seeing 5 guards. A couple of them are moving.
Same. These ceilings ain't bad. So surprised you went through with it, Hopper.
Yeah, well, it's either that or retirement, so I chose a damn chip in my head.
Yeah, I feel like after 50, it's okay to get a chip in the head.
Team saying Tango's marked. Smoke out. Keep things quiet as long as possible.
Damn it, I hate it when it does this. It wouldn't let me move for a second.
The Guild wishes to thank you. Your tireless
Where's my team at?
efforts are helping us forge the future.
How did they all die? I feel like I'm playing on one right now.
Alright, we're going on. Let's get to that server room. And break shit on the way. We got more ahead. Down below.
Love the high frame rate. Finally my potential can be unleashed.
That's all of them. Let's move.
Together, we are forging the future.
I don't like what I got, but at the same time,
You're up. Let's see what's behind door number one.
action. It's powerful. I don't know, man. I like this gun. I like my DMRs. Why does it gotta taunt me with guns? What is this? Self-revival. Got one.
Hacking protocols engaged.
Can I? I don't know how to do this. Is that it? No way.
Looks like this is where
Sounds
the
like
Guild
extremely
shows off
easy.
their hardware.
Thanks to you, the Guild's autonomous security robots have revolutionized the enforcement of peace across the
Oh
globe.
shit, I gotta fight robots in this game?
Shit, I gotta fight them. Fire! Fire! We don't want these bots behind. Let's clear them out.
Robots in every game now. I'm ready for this shit. Y'all ready? Shot me.
Bots clear. Let's move on. We know the Guild is connected to the Menendez video, but how and why?
They're sure as hell protecting something here.
Answers are waiting inside that server room. Let's keep moving.
just want to look at everything because it's so pretty.
Come on, let's move. Let's
Shut
move.
up! Enjoy myself.
We got heavies incoming. Watch your ass. Bring it on.
Plasma field. Recommend eliminating power source.
Kill the power to this plasma field. Follow the wires to find the power supply.
I didn't even realize I had it.
On the far side.
Is that my health bar at the bottom?
Shoot the power source on the other side of the plasma field.
Shut up!
Plasma field
I'm
disabled.
talking to myself and you're talking to me at the same time.
Gotta cut off the power, like the other one.
Where? How do I cut it off? Ow.
Can we get through there?
These guns, man. They're everywhere.
Watch the fire!
Easy.
He's a hostile!
I grabbed the wrong thing. Oh my god. Where's my grenades at? Why don't I have grenades? Really? Why are you not giving me grenades? I just got these stupid axes.
Incoming frag.
I don't know where it went. That must have rolled off. What's the best way to kill these guys? Apparently, like, shooting his hand doesn't do enough. I don't know how they like duck underneath my bullets. I always find like the perfect spot to duck to.
Pushing on us. What are all these fucking bodies doing?
I like the little pinging noises from the metal plates. I love how shiny it is.
So what have they
So
got
pretty.
these facts? I'd wager nothing good. Well, there'll be nothing left by the time we're done here. Server room ahead. Stay alert.
Oh, I like. I'm not. Why can't I like disable this thing?
Location.
Just like having fun with them. It's like, this is not funny. Look, good. power thingy. I see a glowy thingy on the way in. Should just be sitting about somewhere. Does it actually tell me where the fucking board's at? Oh, it's right there. Really?
Quantum computer.
We can drive now. We transmitting everything out of here?
Too much data and too little time. We need the whole drive.
Weapon damage optimized.
The right one. It's right there. Stupid. Made me look off into the corner. Yeah, man. Have we reached peak gaming yet? Because I feel like if we're not there, then we're just like, I don't know, just like barely there. I feel like we're there, I don't know. This is pretty fucking peak. Does it get better than this, guys?
No access.
I guess once we actually get fully integrated into the game, or we can just like plug it
Gotta
into
use the security terminal.
Skull or whatever.
Someone hack one and expose that drive.
Which,
Let's
like
go,
I said, I'm
nerds.
probably gonna wait until I'm 50 for that. So this is
Hacking protocols engaged.
Shit, I didn't mean to do that. It has to be from this side.
Redundant system lock still active.
I don't like these things.
Good start, but it's still locked in.
Can I just like kill people?
We gotta hit the backup terminal too.
The drive is exposed.
Grab it and prep for demolition. Find optimal placements for the C4 around the room.
Let's leave this place worse than we found it. Good placement. Keep them coming. On to the next one.
A lot longer to reload than I wanted. Go down here. Oh. Another DR? What? What happened to the other gun? I keep switching out the wrong gun. Actually, I kind of want this one. It's overpowered now. Where are the... I need ammo. There we go. There we go, that's the one.
One more charge. We're good. Move out.
Hostile grenades! I don't think they like us very much.
Can you blame them?
Whoa.
I'm bleeding out.
Why didn't I see a grenade on the ground or anything?
Moving in.
They just like killed themselves over there. Failure. They all self-destruct whenever they die. Not very smart. Like, took out their own team.
Shit, we're not getting through those. Keep moving. I don't like this, Mason. We're being routed.
My name is Raul Menendez, and as you can see, I'm alive and well.
You've got a captive audience, whoever you are, so drop the bullshit.
A necessary first step.
I thought you would enjoy a familiar face. How about now, David Mason?
Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild. Shouldn't you be counting stacks of money somewhere?
Oh, that comes later. First, I'd like you to experience the Guild's most intriguing new product. You did come all this way. Initiate testing sequence. But shh. Don't tell anyone. It's a corporate secret.
Come down here and we'll discuss it in person, bitch.
I'm sorry. I can't do that. Especially considering the mess you've already made.
Yeah, about that.
Status report. Total containment failure. Shit.
Go! Go! Go!
Unknown toxin detected in bloodstreams. Team compromised.
No shit, Sherlock!
Stay sharp. Things might get interesting.
Define interesting.
You saw what happened to those lab workers?
Containment breach. All personnel.
What did she mean earlier? Total containment failure?
Didn't sound good.
Some fucker just came out of the floor! And I saw it. Fucking monster.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know where I'm going.
No.
Oh my
We
god.
gotta get out of here.
I don't know where I'm going.
One of those fucking monsters. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Shit.
You guys hear that?
Just keep it moving.
Unknown toxin detected in bloodstreams. Team compromised.
No shit, Sherlock.
Stay sharp. Things might get interesting.
Define interesting.
You saw what happened to those lab workers?
Containment breach. All personnel evacuate.
What did she mean earlier? Total containment failure?
Didn't sound good.
Some fucker just came out of the floor. I saw it. Fucker monster.
I think I'm gonna throw up. What the hell is going on?
No. We gotta get out of here. Oh shit! More of those fucking monsters. We need to get the fuck out of here.
You guys hear that?
Affirmative. Just keep it moving.
Try as you might. You cannot run from me.
It's like him.
Get out of my head. Come on, through here.
What the fuck is going on in here? Plants, sand? What the hell is this shit? Keep your head on straight and we'll make
Press
it.
the button. It's all with me.
David, it brings me such satisfaction to see you here. But you have been a witness to my work. Dare I say, a collaborator as well. You will know fear.
Where are we?
I don't know, but it's really cool. We are in an acid trip.
The fuck?
This is impossible.
You all seeing what I'm seeing?
Kinetic jump.
I think
Download
ceilings are
complete.
keeping us connected. A shared
Download
hallucination. So what the hell are we gonna do about all this?
We confront Menendez.
Oh,
Somehow I know it's the only way out. And I'll bet he's in that mansion up ahead.
There is no escaping me.
Are these floating fucking rocks?
Yes, that's exactly what they are. Are you fucking blind? Why would you ask such
This
an
is all
obvious
familiar
question?
to me. Nicaragua, where Menendez was from.
What is this gun? I don't even know. Okay, I want to keep this one. I don't know why. Let's do.
Those guild soldiers and their monster buddies, they're here too? Are we still in the lab?
Who the hell knows? Just keep fighting!
Real or not, these assholes go down all the same.
Those bullets real too?
Don't want to find out, do you?
Did a giant fucking machete just drop out of the sky?
Eyes up. Don't get caught on it anymore.
Great advice, man.
I can't believe this is Call of Duty.
Incoming frag.
Watch out! That's kind of funny. Giant machete!
Alright, I've been crazy, but this shit takes the goddamn cake.
Excuse me, damn. Sorry, Chad, y'all don't need to hear that. Hey, that works out.
Just a little farther to the mansion.
Hostile grenade!
Machete, watch out! Oh, fuck, kill me! Ow, what the fuck? Ow, somebody behind me. Headshots ever do anything? They do. Right there. Headshot. Oh, I love that feeling. That was a headshot. Get that armor. Headshot.
Incoming frag!
machete.
Come on, let's get to that mansion.
Ding, 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 ding. Like every time it hits the armor plates on them. You always know whenever it hits. Ding, 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 ding. So they're just like,
think we're clear.
Probably tripping out like in a fucking closet somewhere. Cause I'm assuming they're tripping.
It's not me you want.
I don't believe in ghosts.
No need to. But to seek me out. I am right here with you. Your suffering only brought us closer together.
Fuck you!
Now you suffer with me.
Oh no, shit.
It is time to fight.
Can't even like follow it.
What is that on the ground?
He dropped something. Maybe it's useful. Use it to extend his gift.
Hurt him. I actually hurt him. Now we know how to use it.
He's hurting. Keep it up.
I return.
Don't get hit.
Ow! Fucking spawn next to me or something.
Hell yeah, more of that.
I will not let you rest.
No! Missed him.
Fight for me.
The other time he like stood still.
These girls. I'm going to cut you the fuck up.
Watch out!
Suggesting that an airborne agent may have been caused.
The whole area is blocked off with a quarantine of Avalon in place, preventing journalists and international agencies from gaining access to the scene of this disaster.
Inspector 1, report. You there? Need a sit rep.
Colonel?
Section. You have the drive.
Yeah. We were exposed to something, some kind of toxin. I think we're good now.
Listen, whatever it was, it may have escaped the facility and carried downwind. The Guild's been evacuating Avalon for hours.
Hours? There's no way.
You've been dark for a while. We figured we lost you.
What the hell just happened to us?
Seems like that gas fucked with our chips.
That's possible. Our readings are normal now. What next, sir?
I want you to move into Avalon. Investigate that toxin and find out what the Guild's plans are. They'll be looking for you, too.
Copy that. Let's take it to him.
Check everything real quick. Everything look okay?
Section. Got anything on the Menendez video?
Nothing, sir. This drive could answer some questions.
I deployed Karma. She'll meet you on the ground and work her magic on the drive.
Looking forward to working with you on this one section. Section. Bad news. The Guild's on to me. Moving to the grotto under Clifftown. Let's meet there.
On our way.
I hijacked a Guild's comms channel. If things go south, you'll know about it.
I don't know if I like it being online, even though I'm just playing it by myself. It's kind of dumb. That's why it was like being all staticky through the air just now. I just don't have gigabit speeds. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I did. Oh, shit. I didn't realize those guys were there until now. This is all I got. Come on now. I mean, it's okay. It's just, I don't know. I was kind of hoping I was going to still have the same gun. Somebody with me? I can switch to third person? That's kind of neat. That's new. This feels like SOCOM now. Ghost Recon. I like it.
Guild's moving in. Open fire.
All search teams, be advised. Infiltrators in the area. Initiate full defense protocol. Get more drones in the air.
The dude's hanging? I like the third person, but at the same time, it's kind of cheating. You can like see around corners and shit.
Deploying automated defense units.
Watch out for kill VTOLs. Great! They're bringing their toys!
What toys? I want to see it. like, can you get like random people to join?
Avalon's going to hell.
Campaign?
Just got to the grotto.
I just don't want to mess up my stream.
This place is a mess.
Sometimes you gotta give up one thing for the other.
We lost her! Stand out! She couldn't have gotten far!
Grotto's beneath the town.
Where the hell is she shooting from?
They're closing in on the grotto.
Oh, I am.
I'm pinned down. Could use some backup.
Hang tight, we're coming.
Randomly saw me come out of this door. Start calling out my position. See that? Yeah, I did it.
Intruder spotted. They could be with the runner.
Ah, I did it.
This crew with her?
I was up here. Hold on. How did I get on this thing? I didn't know there was a ladder right here. No! I didn't realize there was ladders around here. I like this one. Where does the other one come from? Pull one and then the other one pops up. Dude, that's a big run. You down there? No, that hurt. Wasting my plates, bro. Shot me.
Lock down the area. Taking losses. Need reinforcements. Don't let him escape.
Ow, that was dumb. I forgot they blow up. Oh,
Converge on the
shit.
enemy. We can't let this escalate any further.
Love this gun. Wait, I gotta look at my map more. I can tell when red doesn't. Oh wait, it only tells me whenever they shoot. I gotta get up there.
Don't let him slip through.
Oh man, I was hoping it was gonna make like a bell noise. Like, dong. Oh no! I thought I jumped down for a second. Where else to go? I have a parachute. This is not the same Call of Duty from last night. Don't jump out.
Good to see you again, Section. Let me know when you want to go over the plan.
Dude, this is like some fucking spy shit. Hell yeah. Let's go, babe.
So far, we haven't identified the gas or any potential treatments.
Oh, yeah,
Civilians in
Black
Avalon
Ops.
weren't as
Forget.
lucky as you guys.
Somehow we survived it, even at Ground Zero. I don't think Kagan was expecting that. Maybe our insider has answers.
He went dark just after you arrived. But get this, the Guild keeps biometric data on all its staff. They're tracking their movements, controlling access to sensitive facilities, depots, vehicles, you name it.
So we get our hands on the Guild's biometrics and use it to pinpoint our guy.
If the Guild hasn't found him already.
Then we better find him first.
Health upgrade available.
So what's next? We need to extract enough biometric chips from cadavers to develop a baseline. Then, we search for our insider.
Yeah, there's a bunch of dead assholes around here.
Not those bodies. Soldiers don't have the biochips we need. I'll need to identify targets with active chips. I marked a supply cache on your map. I'll search for targets while you grab it. I'll be providing you guys with mission tech support, whatever you need.
That was something back there. Seeing Menendez again?
I saw him die in Haiti, didn't I? Am I losing my fucking mind?
I've been asking myself the same thing.
Kind of funny I have the team, but I don't have a team. So pretty. Never get me alive.
Hostile grenade!
Damn it.
I'm
Trying to slide it out. They're everywhere. Wanted. Like to be everywhere up here. Spidey senses were tingling.
Plenty of new hardware here.
A1. I haven't seen one of those.
I'm seeing some chip activity at the water treatment plant. It's heavily guarded.
Copy. Moving that way.
Pistol, though. I'm gonna switch out this gun for this. I don't know. I just like the way it looks. They might not even be the best of guns, but I always liked the way the M8 always looked. Just, I don't know, it looked futuristic. I know it never really caught on, but I know it was mostly plastic. but I'm sure there was probably metal versions of it. I want a frickin' parachute right now and just like glide over there. Oh yeah, if it's a hill, you just keep on sliding.
Karma, we're at the water treatment plant.
Perfect. I've dialed in a signal range on the targets. That new scan upgrade could help isolate the bodies we need.
Incineration protocol in full effect. All remains are being processed.
This a water plant or a morgue?
Looks like the Guild's doing some waste management.
Look for the bodies with those biometric chips.
I'll have the switch to semi-auto. This thing 10 times more accurate. Don't shoot fucking rockets in here. That was not fucking cool. And there's like research and shit in here. Incoming frag! He survived that. Oh, he bled out. Okay, good. What's in here? You're downstairs, I guess. Somebody else in here. It's me and you. Hold it down, come on.
Biometric data uploaded.
We got our first, Karma.
Rinse off. I haven't swam in a while. The water looks so nice that it's, you know, I kind of have to. It really does, though, doesn't it? It looks fucking awesome. I would totally swim in that. That's all. As long as it doesn't have any like weird shit in it. I would ask first. I'd be like, bro, can I swim in that? There's like no weird chemicals. They probably lie to me. Dicks. Assholes.
Incoming frag!
Sometimes my step will like throw off the shot. Or like sidestep him. Get up, dude. Still alive up there. Alright, that's not the nice water I want to swim in. This is gross water. Shit. Damn it. I went straight into that, didn't I? Oh shit, it's right here. Fuck. I don't even have to jump in.
Biometric data uploaded.
Got one. Got lucky. Chip was about to go offline. Caught it just in time. We're close to building a data profile. Just need one more.
Right next to me?
I'm gonna have to find one last target. Give me a few.
Getting back up to the water treatment plant. Sending units by air.
Watch out for the VTOL! Mark the last target on the map.
Well, it's like I don't see
We
anything
need it
on
if we
that.
want access to the Guild's biometric database.
Burning grenades. I want to throw something at somebody. Come here now. What is this thing? Hold up. Oh, it's gonna take a while to reload and what's this thing? What is that?
Hostile grenade!
Shit, oh
Point
shit,
turret.
oh shit, oh shit. Can I pick that up? I don't know what that is, bro. Plus he keeps popping my aim up once it hits me. I'm doing damage to that shield too. Alright. Am I going in here? Hold up, no. Turn off this electricity, that's gross. Oh, it's that thing. What? Who keeps doing that? Why are you doing that? Like the biometric data. Oh, it's down there. Now I see it. Okay. I have to time it. That's stupid. Come on.
Biometric data uploaded.
Baseline matched. Linked into the Guild's biometric database.
Got it.
Karma, we got what we need to locate our insider?
Almost. I've got our insider's biosignature, but no lock on his real-time location. We'll need to sweep the area, tighten the read. Gonna have to find something to gain altitude for a clear signal.
Karma's high.
In the meantime, I located a nearby supply drop with mobility
not a
gear.
bitch at all.
That'll help.
People always say that Karma's a bitch. She's like fucking awesome. So far.
Got him!
Yeah, you.
Yeah!
Got it.
Get him! Attacking! Find it up!
and jumping. Yeah.
Download complete. Wingsuit operational asset acquired.
Upgrades.
buddy.
We could use these.
Put a little spring in our step.
Altitude's key to
Oh,
locking
dude,
the
I can
insider
jump
signal.
and then fucking glide?
There's an incoming VTOL.
No
Landing
way.
spot's just up ahead. I can breach its system, but I need you to be close.
Is this not full auto? No.
Hop on so I can override the VTOL. Protect the VTOL while I hack it. I'm tapped in, ready for takeoff. If any of you are still on foot, try to keep up. I'm gonna fly through the signal hotspot to get a clear read on his location. VTOL needs to stay in the air, just long enough to lock its signal.
Karma! Chill on those turns!
Just trying to follow the signal waves. First hotspot coming up over a car factory. Protect the VTOL while I scan for the signal.
I'm gonna fucking protect you, man. You keep flying around. It's hard to shoot.
Got a ping. The signal zone is shrinking. I'm gonna fly you to the next hotspot. They're coming in heavy. Stay with me. We're almost there. Got another ping. I'm close to getting his coordinates.
VTOL's not gonna make it! Deploy the wingsuit! Now!
Section, you alright?
Rough landing, but we made it. That signal, any stronger?
I've got him. The signal's coming from a shipyard.
That's bad?
I don't know yet.
Can you tell me where on the map I need to go?
Get eyes on the shipyard before you go in. There's an overlook ahead.
Oh wait, am I here? Oh, over here, okay. Oh, I actually got pretty close. Or it wants me to go here first and then I go over there.
Confirmed. Our insider... Signal's coming from inside a shipping container.
Could be hiding, injured, or...
It must be the rot of the corpse.
Don't follow me, David. You don't want any part of this.
We good? Yeah. Just... some old memories.
Your PTSD coming back?
Let's move to find this guy. He's gotta know something about that toxin.
We need to secure the area before going in. Crossing my fingers he's still breathing. We could use those bridges!
Let's drop him down!
Hell yeah!
I can't pause it. That's another thing I don't like about this. You want me to go? I don't see them. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I thought that was a part of the crane. That's why I couldn't see it. I like the burst after using it more. I should be like hit it just right. Good shot from it. Not hard. Shoot me. Dude, it's a fucking gas station, retard. Common sense, bro. No! Where are you? I stand next to this gas station. That's where we're going. No! That was easy. I keep running it right next to you. That's a sniper rifle? I think it's time to move on, man. I like that pistol, but I'll try something else. I like the way that feels and looks and everything. Yeah, buddy. What's that? I like the way it moves. I like the way it feels. Oh, it shoots multiple rounds. That's pretty fucking cool. Still got this gun. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, God. Thank you. I was kind of worried about that too. I was like, man, am I gonna lose my gun? I respond so quick, I don't even have time to mourn. Dude, they're already shooting at me. I don't know why I can shoot off more than one shot. Like, it usually takes them out in one shot.
Moving forward.
Dude, they sound identical to the robots in Gears of War. Gas station was loud. Oh dude, video games are like so sensitive. Everything blows up. Like the other night, the fucking truck just kept blowing up on me. I got so mad. Oh god. thing blew up on me. I keep forgetting those things blow up. I gotta get away from them. How many times has that thing killed me? By blowing? Oh no. I guess, I don't know. It might have been the first.
Engage.
So wait, does it shoot more than one shot? Like every single time? Or I guess it does. This is ammo. Here we go. Glad it has every single kind of ammo in those things. That'll make it difficult. No! Why did my thing not fucking do? Oh my god. What just happened? I tried to jump and it didn't jump. It just like fell in. That was some lag or something. Press it fast enough. Thought it did. Load. I'm shooting at me. Other guy got another person up there somewhere. Hey, Dad. Robot come from? Shit. There's a sniper up there. It's that same one from earlier, I think. Oh wait, no, I think it's a different one. Really? Tiny little head above the screen.
done.
Got him.
What the? Guild's got heavy defenses by the docks.
Area secure. Let's get that container open.
Jesus.
Karma, we're in. We've got casualties.
Bodies got hit with the same shit the guild hit us with.
And the insider?
We got a live one.
It's our guy.
Just hang in there. Karma, gonna need a medevac.
It's no use, Mason.
Say again, Karma?
They're dead. My whole team. They're all dead.
Frank?
Who else would it be?
Woods? What's happening?
Menendez did this. I'm going after him, Mason. This is my fight. Don't follow me.
The hell we won't. Everybody form up.
Whoa. A second ago, we were in Avalon, man. Where's the informant? None of this can be real.
Woods needs us.
David Woods is dead.
We're going after Woods. End of discussion.
That's pretty. Now that's also... That's kind of creepy. Now that's pretty. Now that's creepy. Alright, is it loading? I don't know what it's doing. Oh wait, did I join somebody's game? Is that what happened? I don't know what happened.
We still at the docks?
Frank's the key somehow. Maybe if we find him, this hallucination ends.
What's up? You got metal legs. And I got magic eyes.
These bodies are American. Old school gear. 1980s. They with Woods?
This unit never left Angola. Menendez made sure of it. We got our climb covered.
Checking incendiary. This thing's got serious pull.
Travel up. Let's move.
How is all this connected to Menendez and Frank Woods?
Menendez captured him and his men. Left him to rot in a shipping container.
And your dad rescued him in Angola.
Yeah, but Menendez wasn't done with Frank. Or my dad.
Guild? Here?
Like that makes any less sense with the rest of this shit. Stand down, David. This is my fight.
We can help you, Frank.
I'll handle this, David. Stay the fuck away from me.
We're coming, like it or not.
I see him. Is that a turret?
I'm bleeding out.
I don't know if you can see me, teammate, but I'm bleeding out over here.
You alright, mate?
Thank you.
I'm fired up. Who wants some?
Look out for you too. Alright, how do I use the little thing? Just deploy 'em? To the left. Got some drones. Drone turrets. Auto turrets, I guess.
What the hell is that? Finding cover. Get on the move.
What's that? Oh, nice.
You mentioned a container? There's one.
Frank's gotta be in there.
Oh, we're in the trippy world? I didn't realize that.
What are those plant things around it?
Whatever the hell they are, they got that box on lockdown.
We should see where those vines lead.
Sniper rifle. I want to keep this. Top left. clear the vines. How to clear them?
What the hell is that?
It's growing off the vines. You see it? Shoot them.
See that? Shoot those growths and the vine dies.
No way that's a plant.
Bastard just hissed at me. We gotta fuck these vines up.
And 4. That is. So I saw I have like some extra ability I never used.
Vines are gone. Secure the barge. Focus fire on the barge.
Watch out for Guild VTOLs. Dog on the barge.
Yeah! Puppy wants to play!
Let's get that container open.
Frank? Jungle, the barge. Woods told me this is how my father found him in Angola. So where is he?
Look, man, we still don't know dick about what's happening to us.
Menendez, now Woods. This toxin's drawing on your memories, Commander.
Yeah, she's an actress.
You gotta get
too.
your head
I
on
think they're
straight,
all
bro.
actors.
I could sever our connection.
Maybe.
Kinda
Keep it
recognize
short.
him, maybe.
Just enough to test.
I don't know who he is.
Cerebral Link Protocol, authorization code Delta 471. Suspend operation, duration 5 seconds. Initiate in 3, 2, 1.
They're all real actors. That's really cool.
Let's not do that
I
again.
know most of them, or at least some of them are.
Okay, what fish hell is this?
I told you not to follow me.
Frank?
They gave her more muscles.
like
That's
it's
what
my
threw me
fault
off
we're here.
her.
Mason,
I recognize her face though.
just lead the way, man.
On me.
Right on.
Damage upgrade available.
I think I prefer the jungle.
Commander, you recognize this place?
Not exactly. Everything's distorted.
There's something down there. Is that wood?
Don't look like woods to me. Holy shit!
Medic!
What is that?
How about we take a closer look?
Frank?
Menendez strung us up. Forced me to watch him carve into my guys. He'd left me to rot with their corpses. Would have sold my soul for a chance to get even with him. Hell, maybe I did. 'Cause something in the jungle heard me.
Watched his team get tortured. How do you move on from that?
He did it. Mark Frank never left that container.
Stim shot, dude. Guess that makes you faster and stuff. Ability granted.
Download complete.
Get out of here, David!
Frank, what is all this?
My path, not yours. Menendez has to pay.
Got a way out.
I'm coming for you, Menendez.
Frank, this isn't your fight.
So goddamn stubborn. Just like your dad.
Ah, fucking spider things!
Keep shooting!
Glad I picked this gun now. Cleans up well.
More of those vines.
Shoot that thing.
What the hell's wrong with your head, section?
Reminds me of a nightmare I had as a kid.
Hope your Frank is somewhere in this godforsaken maze.
Let's go. The sooner we find Woods, the sooner this shit ends.
It's that barge again. Is that another memory?
wrote that guy down. Oh shit. Oh, I thought I fell off for a second. What is this?
I was handed a target. Told it was Menendez. He was hooded, bound. All I had to do was take that shot. Fucking lie. I killed Alex Mason. I killed Alex Mason! The jungle can make you see things.
Woods killed your father?
It was an accident.
Menendez tricked him. David knows that.
This place feeds on the worst parts of us.
Make the best calls you can.
Yeah, right. The jungle feeds on our hate.
What's waiting for us up there?
Guess we're finding out.
All those ropes are dead.
Let's tear these twisted jungle fucks apart!
Look for the vulnerable parts. Vines are gone. Let's go find Frank.
Another container ahead.
Looks like the box at Avalon.
I told you to stay away! How'd I know what was happening? What was fucking tearing me apart?
Hold on.
I thought he was Menendez.
Who is that?
He fucking played me!
Who is that, Frank?
You know who it is, David. It's your father.
No. No, this is a nightmare. You have to help us wake up.
I can't help you, David. I can't help you. Save yourself!
It's not what I expected. It just feels like one big MK Ultra trip or something. I don't know.
The fuck?
Ahead is stunned. Not for long. Target those growths while we can.
We're not even scratching it!
It's too strong.
It has growths on it, like on the vines. Shoot it! All of them!
Fucking A, it's got friends! Those scumbags!
They're protecting it!
Gotta get through it, man. God damn! Still too strong!
You can't escape! It's gonna feed off you like a goddamn parasite.
Like a summoned creature, but it's anything.
Gonna let you rot inside this monster.
That's cool, I can like put a plate in while I'm still shooting. I think it was actually gonna work,
The final hit!
We've got it!
he still had like a third of his health left.
Oh.
Woods?
I'm not worth it, David. I'm a fucking monster.
What? No. No. Raul Menendez tricked you. You would never kill my father. You loved him. Menendez wanted you to suffer. Us to suffer. You gotta forgive yourself.
It's good advice, kid. You first. Great.
Woods? Bioweapon. It's called the Cradle.
We're okay.
That was too real.
We did it though. Somehow.
We did it together. That's how we beat this thing.
Alright, guys. That's all we're gonna do for tonight. As always, I appreciate you for stopping by. If you liked tonight's video, go ahead and like. If you're new to the channel, please follow. And, Monday on tomorrow, we'll start to see. That's the plans. Just gotta wait and see. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. Sometimes I get bored and I just have a show. So, just have to see. This game looks really good. I don't know, man. The past few games I kept on saying, like, they were the best looking, but this is, I don't know, this is up there. This is definitely up there. Definitely up there. Alright, y'all have a good night.